Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you to everyone for tuning to my channel. Today, I would like to make a review on one of the magazine which I'm actually involved directly and indirectly as the chief editor and also the editor. So the title of the magazine is Gaszi, and Gaszi is an art and design magazine. The whole name is actually from Gas and Z, which is Gas stands for uh, gallery art shop, and Z stands for magazine. So if you can see from the detail of the writing beneath the Ghazi beneath the Ghazi title, you can see it's been written as a gallery art shop. So this gallery art shop was an initiative apart from Gallery UiTM Melaka, the art gallery from UiTM Melaka, when starting in 2020 until 2021, when they started to produce incubators. So these incubators were actually alliance towards the whole big gallery. The idea was that they would feed the gallery with artworks and works, and more or less they were actually a center which was driven by entrepreneurial practice or know-how. Okay, so in UiTM Melaka, there's actually 4 different departments of art and design, and such as fine art, graphic, industrial design, and photography. And what was different, fine art established the Gas Gallery, which was a gallery at the same time showcasing artworks or works of art. At the same time, it was like an art shop or a one-stop center, somewhere for you to find your needs in arts, or to updates, or a hub for you to sell, whether you're a staff or student or a lecturer. Okay, so the idea is very unique. And at the end of the day, they appoint me as the person in charge in publication. Okay, publication and research. And at the same time, starting from 2021, it was the opening of Ghazi. So this is one of the hallmarks, or one of the marks that you can see, which is very prominent in the gallery art shop Gas, and it's done by Dr. Rusli Zakaria. It's his artwork, actually. It's a work of art, and now it's been put in front of the art gallery, or in the Gas gallery, with an addition of some red colors. Okay, so Gaszi, as we mentioned, started in 2021, and it was the opening session, the opening celebration of Gas was actually in 15th March 2021, with its premiere show. And as of for now, for this video, we have had 6 special edition. We did not separate the magazines in traditionally in volume, but we did make each of the magazines which represent each art activities, which are very unique, and we published it as a versions of its own, as a limited edition or a special edition. So was among the first shows, first exhibition by the lecturers themselves. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, there were like 17 or 18 lecturers from the fine art department, art and design, which took part on this Guest premiere exhibition. So these are one of the picture you can see. There's the chairman of Guest, Dr. Rusli Zakaria. He's giving a gift of an appreciation at that time to director of UiTM Melaka, which was Professor Halim. And besides Professor Halim, if you can see from the right corner, with the purple purple shirt, is actually Dr. Nazri, and on the opposite corner of the the other corner is Dr. Professor Madia, Dr. Ismadi lah. He's the academic director of academic affairs. So this opening session happened at 15 March 2021, and there's a lot of activities. Some are directly being done inside gas itself, and some are done outside gas, but still are connected with gas. Okay, so this is one of the activities from the magazine, the Gaszi magazine. It's actually the second edition, when there were four mentors, as we can see. Dr. Rosli, Dr. Shamiza, the three mentors, Mr. Sarudin Supa, and other than that, there were the students, the practical students, and they launched one of the shows for these practical students after they finish their apprenticeship, with one of the shows which we will see afterwards. Okay, and this is one of the interesting event also. This time featuring lecturer artists, academic artists, which was Munir Kaulan. He took part in BMS, Bakat Muda Sezaman, or young contemporary artists. He took part, and he was chosen as the finalist, okay, for the BMS 2021 that year also, which was in 2021. The people from the National Art Gallery came and look on the installation or the artworks, and they even gave hand and supported the event. Okay, so let's go back to the magazine. So this was the first edition. So the first exhibition highlighted the first showcase, which was the premiere exhibition, which was at that time was on the verge of COVID-19. To 2021 in Malaysia, we were still practicing the SOPs, standard operating procedures, mask, the distance, and so on. At the same time, we were also abiding, the country, everyone, a part of the academic artist community, was abiding the rules and regulation of MCO, movement control orders. Okay, so at that time there was a gap that we were given time to meet up at UITM per se that time. So all of these artworks were being gathered, and the theme of the artwork was mainly on the COVID-19 response or on humanism. Okay, so this first catalog were published and supported the event. As you can see, one of the artworks featuring the artworks at the cover is the artworks by Dr. Rosli Zakaria, which is I Want to Be a Champion. So afterwards, the next magazine, the Gaszi edition, special edition, was an showcase exhibition, as I mentioned before, when three mentors, you can see, took their apprentices, Dr. Rosli Zakaria, Mr. Sarini Supa, and Dr. Shamiza Abu Hassan, with their apprentice or the practical student. So they exhibit an exhibition. The title of the exhibition was Isolation Mind. It was the first premier exhibition for practical apprenticeship student exhibition. So it was also more or less a COVID-19 response regarding the situation on politics, economy, and social. And it was actually a unique event for UiTM Melaka itself to host such apprenticeship or practical students artwork and shows. Okay, so the third edition, special edition Gassi, was more or less on it was like a profile show or one of a show that were connected with the National Art Gallery. Okay, which was Bakat Muda Sezaman or Young Contemporary Artist 2021 competition, where the academic artist, lecturer and artist Munir Kaulan was been chosen as the finalist for the competition or for the show. And what was unique, the theme at that time, the concept of the theme was art on site, and what Munir Kaulan actually highlighted on his artworks or works of art is a pedagogical approach for society. So there were actually workshops on collecting, any unused, reusable, recycle, anything that could be used. Usually, most of them are stuffs that you find out at your house. And then there were workshop on developing these artworks as toys and so on. And the title of the whole work of art was been named as Main Sama-Sama or Play Together 2021. So it was a unique approach because not only it was open to the academic community in UiTM, but also from the outside, the neighboring communities, the people who came to visit. And the best thing part of it was that even the childs of the staffs or people from outside can came and they can play with the toys, and it's a part of the whole process of the artwork. So the fourth edition of the Gaszi highlighted one of an exhibition in 2022, we can say this year, which was Reform post-pandemic. On this exhibition, it was there was something new. It was seeking for something new because it was the first sculptural exhibition after MCO or Movement Control Order. For this exhibition, it was actually a subject on sculpture and fabrication, and more or less, most of the artworks presented was from the works of Mr. Ali Bebit and his students. There were like 19 students showcasing. So it was also apart from it was also a COVID-19 response, also a reaction on the post-pandemic, and it was a academic based response, which the student had to gather all of the information and make sculptures. Make two sculptures. One was geometric and one was biomorphic, which represent insects. So all of the artworks, most of the artworks were made from junk or recycled metal, and so on. And it was actually a successful event. It promoted a different horizon for the people who came to guess. This exhibition was been done at the Galeri Seni UiTM Melaka, the Art Gallery in UiTM Melaka, in association with GAS. And because of this exhibition, it actually brought towards a higher level or a different level for the succeeding event afterwards, which was actually the Serangga Seni SDG. Okay? That was the fifth edition of Gaszi. So this fifth edition was be done at UiTM Melaka, also association with GAS Gallery Art Shop, Fine Art Department, and presented were located. They took all of the sculptures from the same subject, sculpture and fabrication. Three lecturers, Mr. Ali Bebit, Dr. Rosli Zakaria, Dr. Shamiza, and together with the fine art community, all of the lecturers came out and to help out and see with the student. So they set up these insects or sculptures, biomorphic sculptures, interesting sculptures, at the main entrance of UiTM, okay, and some part of an area at the main entrance of UiTM Melaka. So it evoked many attention from the community inside and also the outside towards the message of the SDG, or Sustainable Development Goal, by UNESCO or by UN, United Nations. Okay, so it was actually a practice of creativity also, because they took the assignments, which was from academic base, into another level. They transformed into public art. Which actually gave space for the students to actually experience, to publish their artworks as artworks for the public. And this event or exhibition was been curated by Dr. Shamiza Abu Hassan. Okay. So the sixth edition, as of for now, was the exhibition for Ismail Babar. This was in conjunction with LIAC, or Lendu International Art Community, or Art Camp. So LIAC 4 in 2022, happening at the moment, is a project chaired by Dr. Rosli Zakaria, the Art Community Project. There's been several LIAC, and this has been the fourth one. It's been supported by a lot of supporters, and contributions been contributed by a lot of art organizations from the government, and also from the institutions, and also from the private sectors. Okay, some of the main sponsors were the National Art Gallery and others. Okay, so LIAC featured most of the artwork art for the community, and one of the art shows associated with GAS was the featuring the profile show of Ismail Babar. So Ismail Babar is a naive artist with his own mild naive art style. So he will be featured, and he will be having workshop with the students this year for the LIAC art community. And it is actually a celebration between the formal and also the informal or self-taught art practice. So on this basis, or on this at this point in time and place, Gaszi has brought sixth edition or special edition, and we can say that it has been ranging with a lot of shows featuring, like this one, informal self-taught artist shows celebrating the students apprenticeship or practical training students, shows that actually elevates the level of academic, the praxis of theory and practice for the students, from works of art in the class coming outside to the gallery and being open to the public as a public art, and also to works that features academic profile or artist profile of lecturers, especially fine art, in some of the first exhibition, and also exhibition which were actually aligned with the National Art Gallery, and were actually on point with the art on site. So as of for now, we are very proud. Our team are very proud. It's been sixth edition, and it has been driving and maneuvering us towards a better goal by time. So as of for now, let's just hope the best for the future ahead of Gassi. And till that, I'll just leave all of you to just view some of the pictures. Okay, the previous pictures. So assalamualaikum. Thank you. Take care.